What's up, YouTube? It's me, your boy Dragon Masters 525, aka Keon, coming at you with another taste test review. It's been a while since we did another taste test review, and I think the last thing we taste tested was soda? I want to say soda. I'm not too sure. I can't really remember, but I remember I used to just pump these out a lot, and now I feel like I just don't do them anymore. So I'm coming back with some new taste test reviews. By the time you see this video, you'll probably see the other two videos that I'm posting alongside with this. But yeah, on today's video, we are trying out some Peace tea. Woo, some Peace tea, boys and ladies. But yeah, the flavor is called Just Peachy, and it's called all it says on the can is Peace tea, just peachy flavor, and it says naturally flavored and other natural flavors. I think it's like pretty cool. The can's pretty cool too. It's like super like this weird like tangerine orange, and the camera is, I feel like, is a lot brighter than like I guess the lighting here. But yeah, it's a little bit more darker. I don't know if you guys can see, but yeah, it's like this weird peachy orange color. But yeah, as you guys know, it's my goal to test almost everything that I can at my local convenience stores and grocery stores and stuff. So I already finished with a lot of the Arizonas, so we're moving on to peach tea now. So without further ado, let's just kind of crack it open. Ooh, it's crispy. But yeah, so without further ado, let's give it a good taste test. Oh yeah, it tastes so good. So I'm trying to figure out what's in here. It just says tea. I wanna assume it's like some kind of like black tea or some kind of green tea. I'm thinking more. I feel like I'm getting I want to say I'm getting more black tea, but I could be wrong, and it could just be strictly green tea, because most of the teas that you buy refrigerated, for the most part, are green tea. I'm kind of vibing with this flavor. It's a little sweet. Yeah, it's a little sweet, but it has a really nice mellow like peach taste to it, and not like a. It's not. I want to say not like a like the peach fruit, but more like I feel like I'm eating like a peach ring, if that makes sense. But it's not bad. It's still pretty good. I would prefer a little bit more fruity taste. But the drink itself is pretty good. I feel like I'm getting like a little refreshed. I think I enjoy just mostly like that peach flavoring that's mixing in with the tea. And it's not that bad at all. But I can see myself like getting really tired of this taste. Like if I was to buy this drink every day for like a week, I think I'd be sick and tired of this drink by the 7th day. Or maybe earlier. It's pretty interesting because like it fills your mouth with a lot of flavor. I feel like there's like a ton of peach, a ton of tea, right? But the peach taste kind of sticks in your mouth, and you get like this weird like peach ring aftertaste. So in the beginning you get like tea and peach mix, and then the aftertaste and the undertones are more like peach candy or like this gummy kind of like peachy taste, which is, you know, pretty okay. I'm not really too fond of like peach candy or peach gummies. Like I love gummies, don't get me wrong. I eat a lot of gummies, but when it comes to like a drink, I'd rather have like just a little bit harder, something that's not as like necessarily like sweet per se, but something a little bit like harsh or coarse. But it's really nice and mellow. I feel like I'm getting a little bit of caffeine, I think. How much caffeine does it actually have, though? Because I know tea has caffeine in it, but it's not saying anything about caffeine at all. It's just talking about fat, sodium, carbs, sugars, and protein. That's it. But it does have about 39 grams of sugar. and it has another 39 grams of added sugars, so total percentage would be coming out to 77% of just sugars, which is insane to me actually. If you're trying to not have a sugar-based drink, this is probably not for you. I bet it would give you like high cholesterol too if you got a lot of sugar in there. But it says 0% juice, so I'm assuming this is exclusively like tea and just like waters and stuff. It's saying here that it has fructose and citric acid, which makes me believe it, because I feel like those two what are they, chemicals, not chemicals, but ingredients, I know are used like for candy as well, so I guess that's where I'm making the correlation at. But yeah, it's pretty interesting, pretty refreshing, it's pretty nice. It's not that bad of a drink though, but I think the price is a little too expensive. Because just like the Arizonas, the peach teas should be being sold at about 99 cents, so that should be like $1 with some of that sales tax. But as of late, peach teas have been going for like $1.69, almost $2, and I think that's just ridiculous. I paid about $1.69 for this can at a mobile, and so I feel like the pricing could be better. You know, I know the prices and things and goods are been increasing, but it kind of makes me sad seeing that it's starting to be peach tea is starting to become a mediocre drink for my palate, and I feel the price of it being sold at $1.69 is too high of a cost for a $1 drink, because it really is a $1 tea. But the dollar doesn't really affect I guess its taste. Because just because it's a cheap tea doesn't mean it's bad. But I think the cool thing about these teas are that it's affordable on top of its unique flavors. And so something as like mediocre as a peach tea, right? Because it's just peach and tea, should not be priced at a higher value. At least that's my opinion, though. Feel free to disagree. But in terms of just like flavor, it's okay. I feel like it's a really mediocre like flavor. It's definitely unique because like some of the peach drinks that I've drank like in the past or as of recent don't taste as unique as this, because like for Arizona's, drinking a peach based Arizona was okay. I feel like the same thing could be said for the Snapples. The Snapple peach teas are okay, and I feel like that's a little bit more, I guess, chemically, if that makes sense. Like a little bit more, like, how do I say this? Like mass produced. You know how like when things are mass produced, it loses its quality because it's, you know, cheap and accessible. I feel like that's how it was with like with these drinks, and I'm feeling the same way with this. It is pretty aesthetic though. I will give it that. I feel like one with the peace, man. Like one with the nature. I feel like there's always a good occasion and always a good moment to drink a peace tea. Just like the Arizonas, I feel like the peace teas have their own aesthetic and should be like valued at that aesthetic, you know? Like this is the kind of drink you would drink when, let's say you're doing like an insane workout, or like you're running track and field, or you're having like a summer day, and like you're in the sweltering sun and you just want something nice, fresh, and like can like kind of pick you up a little bit. Yo, like this is for you. I feel like. I know for me, since I'm a vaporwave, since I do a lot of vaporwave content, besides like the documentaries and also the tracks and all the other content that I do, I feel like the aesthetic of PC is like one of my favorites. Visually, just looking at it is so nice. I love the orange color. It stands out to me. I feel like the color is the representative of like its taste, and like you pretty much know at at a glare or like an eye's view, kind of like what you're getting yourself into. Like this would be peach, blue would be like raspberry, you know, and so on and so off. But it's not bad. It's also, I feel like the drink is also orange too. So it has a really good color going for it. I bet if you kept this in the fridge for a while, ooh, that coldness will be going right through you. Oh man, we're almost there. We're almost there. But I think the whole point of like the peace tea is just like peace and like, you know, the love and just like chilling and having like a good vibe. And I feel like every time I drink peace tea, I always have that kind of feeling where I'm just like really chill. I'm in a really chill state and a really good place. And drinking and getting that first drink of tea is like, it's like, it's so good. And like I said before, like the aftertaste is actually like not that bad either. We're almost done. Finished. What, it took us like almost 12 minutes to finish this. But yeah, so finished with the can of peace tea. So let's rate it. So first we're gonna rate the can on a scale of 1 to 10 based on its aesthetics and its design, and then we're gonna give it like an actual taste test review, which would be on a scale of 1 to 10 if you guys are new and haven't seen any of my taste test review videos. So for the can, I really like this like tangerine orange. I like the mix of like the yellows, the opaque peach in the back, the yellows like I was saying, and I love this random spot of green. The contrast between like the can and the colors that it uses just really stands out for me, and I really like it. And for me, I feel like visually it has to sell me the aesthetic for me to buy it. Fiji water is a good example of that. Fiji has like an aesthetic that I really like, and there's a vaporwave aesthetic based off of that, you know, Fiji wave, for any of you guys who don't know about Fiji wave. And I feel like the same thing can be said with the peace tea. It's like a peace tea wave. It's super aesthetic, and for me it reminds me of just vaporwave, and I really like it. So on that scale, I'm gonna rate it a good solid 10, because, you know, it's not that bad. It may be minimal, but, you know, not that bad. So for the taste test review, I'm not gonna like sugarcoat it or anything, but I do think that it's a good solid, I want to say like a good solid 6. I think I'd bump it up to 6.5, a good solid 6.5, because it's better than mediocre, and a mediocre I feel like for me would be 5, but 7 I think is just like the standard like quality like rating that I do for a lot of drinks, where I'm like, yo, it's okay but not bad. But this just doesn't meet the 7 requirements, so I'm putting it at a 6.5 because it's coming close, but not close enough to be a 7, if that makes sense. For me, I don't like the sweetness of it. If for people who like, you know, that sweet gummy peach flavor, you get a lot of this in the aftertaste. But in terms of just like straight taste, I couldn't really vibe with it fully, and there's just something about it that I wasn't liking. I don't know if it was like the sweetness about it, or if it was, you know, the consistency, but it was pretty decent. It had a kind of heaviness to it, so it wasn't like water where it's a very light liquid. This one had some kind of weight to it, but it's not that bad. But yeah, 6.5 is my final rating for the peace tea just peachy flavor. And anyways, guys, if you guys definitely like this video, definitely give it a like, give it a thumbs down, and let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys want to see me do any more taste test reviews, definitely let me know in the comment section. If you guys want to see more taste test reviews like this, check out some of my other playlists where I have just like a lot of videos of taste testing, a lot of different stuff. If you guys want to see more different content, make sure to click the bell icon, because I post frequently and regularly, and I post a lot of variety. But anyways, guys, thank you for joining me on this video. This is me, your boy, Dragon Masters 525, aka Keon, signing out, dude. Woo!